Okay, so the first thing that we are going to do is take our goat's milk glycerin soap and we're going to cut it into 4 individual sections. So we're going to cut 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I have it cut into fourths, and this stuff cuts really, really easy. The knife just slides right through it. So now that I have it cut in fourths, I'm going to go ahead and cut it one more time. I'm going to cut it right down here to have it cut in 8ths. And I'm only going to use 4. I'm going to put 4 away. Okay, so you can see I have it all cut up into chunks of 4. So it's divided off into 8ths. And we're just going to start melting it. So I'm going to put my first, actually I'm going to cut these one more time just to make sure that they melt evenly. So then we're going to melt it at 30 seconds in the microwave, and then at 10-second intervals until it's completely melted. So at 30 seconds, it pretty much completely melted. So we're just going to work with that. Okay, so we're just going to start with about 5 drops of green and give that a stir with our popsicle stick. I think we're going to add about 5 more drops too, just so that it's a nice rich green color. Just get it all stirred up really well once you get the color that you're looking for. So once you get the color you want, you're just going to start pouring it into your molds. We're using ABC molds, so we're doing 4 colors. So every 4th letter we are going to pour some of the green color in. Okay, so I was going to use these solo cups to melt everything in, but solo cup started melting pretty badly, so I suggest don't use a solo cup. So I just used these. However, the soap doesn't come out of there very well, so I'll probably have to scrub that with a good scouring pad. It didn't melt the bowl, but it's definitely stuck in there pretty good. So if you don't mind scrubbing it to death, sorry, my son's playing with bowls outside or on the floor here. But if you don't mind scrubbing it to death, I don't guess it really matters, but I would probably suggest using something you can just toss away or that you can use repeatedly if you're going to make more than one batch of these. So I was going to do it all green, then one all red, one all blue, one all yellow. That was my plan. Then somehow I dropped the green dye wherever it is. I don't know where I put it at the moment, but it's in the sink. Okay, so I dropped the green dye in the bowl of soap and plugged the hole up. So now that was all the green I could get out of these until I can figure a way to unplug the hole. I tried a toothpick and that just plugged it up even further. So anyways, I'm going to let these dry for about 40 minutes. Then I'll take them out and then I will do a yellow batch and also a blue batch, and hopefully a few more greens if I can fix the dye container. And also it took, I want to say, almost half of a pack to do this. Very close to half of a pack of glycerin soap. See, I was just teasing. It comes right off. Basically, I just let it soak in some water for about 15 minutes, and then it just rinsed right out. So it didn't ruin the bowls at all, so yeah, I wouldn't worry about that too much. Okay, so I used up all the, well, all but 2 squares of the soap, and that made 3 complete packages of soap. Now, I thought that according to the directions on Pinterest, this would be Bath Crayons. However, that is not the case. I just put not as much color in the green and red. They don't show up at all in the bathtub. I used even more in the blue, as you can see. Very dark, and quite a bit in the yellow. And neither one of these show up in the bathtub. So Very cute soaps. Great for teaching your toddlers their letters. You could do a day at a time. You could make their name. You could do all sorts of stuff in the bathtub with letter fun. However, you cannot draw on the bathtub with these. So I cannot say that that was the greatest pen I found. However, I believe the pen that I found, I'm going to link it below, it didn't actually say that they tried it. I think they just kind of made mention of it and how to make it. There goes Noah with the crayons. So anyways, it was fun, and I think they'll be fun in the bathtub. They just don't actually draw. So there you have it.